it should never be a situation where the client asking you for a card.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is the Better Barber Podcast. My name is Reggie, Winston, and together we believe that we can make barbers better. Man, I got a special guest today, man. It's family right here. This is a barber that's been in this game for quite some time, shop owner. Y'all give it up for my man, Mike Winston.
Appreciate you.
Mike, you've been
Yes,
cutting hair for some time now, man. Time flies, by the way, right? Because it feels like we just started yesterday cutting hair.
Yeah.
But how long have you been in this industry, man? You
Um,
cutting.
I went to Cheryl's 2011, August 2011. I was done by December 2012. Started in my old shop at used to be called headquarters on Lewisburg Road by the food line. So I was there from 2013 until really 19 when I finally was able to, God bless me, let me get my own shop. So I bought it in December of 2019, but I didn't go over there until January of 2020.
Nice.
So I just wanted to, I had the shop, but I just wanted to do my 7 years there, just finish up my years and just do it. You know what I mean? So I did that. God blessed me with the opportunity to get the shop. Went and got it. Everything good with it now. So.
And you're not a first generation barber, correct?
Oh, no. I got this from Pops.
Yes, sir.
Pops.
Now talk to me, man, about growing up with your dad as a barber, man. Because I'm a first generation dog. Like, it's not in my family. Talk to me.
I put it like this. I'm from Baltimore, you know what I mean? He was cutting me and my brothers and all that. And I don't know why it stick out, but 5th grade, I remember he gave me a cut. And the boys in the neighborhood was calling me Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But I don't remember him actually putting a bowl, you know what I mean, on my head. But the way the cut came out, it wasn't right. You know what I mean? But that was in Baltimore. Then we left there 6th grade. Then went to Colorado Springs, Colorado for 2 years. They was trying to get us out the city, Mom's better job and all that. Left there, and Pops went to barber school out there. You know what I mean? So he did his thing. Everything was cool. We moved here in 96. I started 9th grade at Millbrook. Pops was cutting in many cities, so he started cutting all my friends, and everybody knew him, you know what I mean? So I think over time it was for me to cut hair, you know what I mean? So I saw him, saw the way he was living, the way Mom was living. He wasn't broke, you know what I'm saying? They was taking trips, doing what they was doing, so I'm like, I started putting it together, and I'm thinking back then the way how the world is now, meaning that ain't no robots for this. Even if they did make them, ain't nobody really trying to sit in no chair with no robot. You can't talk to them the same way, you know what I mean? So I started thinking, what can I do to make money and keep it coming? And that's going to be here. And I started looking back. Barber's been around for a minute. So I'm like, Pop's been doing it. Him and Mom's is good. So let me look into it. And I always said I wanted to do it, look in other schools and went to look at Harris and just the times and the money wasn't right for it and all that. So time went past. My last job was working with my old roommate, 2011, working with him in Nightdale. And I had a moving business too. I'll be moving the houses and all that. So doing all that, I was on the phone with a customer, but I was still doing my work. You know what I mean? That one day, the owner of the company came in, happened to see me on the phone. They let me work all day long. This dude came from Korea, so of all days that I'm on the phone, he catches me. So let me work all day. End of the day, my man called me to the office, said they ain't need me no more. So I got unemployment for like 3 months. And at that time, that was like that one point was like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this barber thing. Pop's good with it. Let me go ahead and do this. So got a couple dollars together, got in the Cheryl's,
and so your pops started off cutting your hair, and you went out to Colorado Springs, and you came to Raleigh. When you got your license and got into the game, man, your dad was still cutting.
Yeah, my pops when he came here, he was only at one shop, right at Gentleman's Choice in Mississippi.
Yep.
And right over by Lee's Kitchen now, but right next door to that. But he started here. Well, we came here in '96. He started there, and he was there until February of '19. I saw him declining with health. You know what I'm saying? So I just finished my 7 years out, and he actually passed away January 14th. That was on a Tuesday, and I quit the other shop. It was just a lot going on. So he passed on that Tuesday on the 14th of January. I put my notice in, told my clients, like, I just can't do it. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the week.
For sure.
And just started my old shop, my new shop, rather, on that Monday. So he passed that Tuesday, quit the old shop Friday, went there on that Monday, and I think I cut maybe 4 or 5 people because that whole week was crazy. It was one of them situations, you know what I mean? Just had to go ahead and hustle up and do what I had to do. So That's all it was, man.
Bro. And I'm glad you used that word hustle, man, because that's what we're gonna be talking about today, man. I don't think a lot of people get to be able to hear these stories, right? They just see you doing well, like especially new customers. Just gonna say you got a new barbershop and you doing well. That's all they're gonna think. They're not gonna think about all those things that happened to you from January 1 until March.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you went through a big loss from January through March. I'm sure you're still grieving it. Then COVID, you had to shut down for 3 months.
Yeah.
And still pay them bills, bro. Because a lot of people don't know landlords still want their money.
That was the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm like, all right, how we gonna do this? Because the world's stopping. Like, this is something that we ain't experienced, especially as far as being a business owner. You know what I mean? So I didn't know how he was gonna take it, but I got the phone as soon as I seen the news. Like, yo, we gotta shut down. Hey, what y'all want to do? We putting this on the back end of the contract. Y'all still expect me to pay something? Like, the world, we can't work. You know what I mean? So how y'all expecting something? So I know the business side, we still want our money. It was hard in the beginning, trying to have the shop, trying to have all this stuff together, and I got to run this over here and make sure they good. I'm trying to get stuff built up. The dudes, the contractors I had was playing games. I'm on my hustle. I didn't give you your money. He was like, no, give me half now, half later. No, hit the whole thing right now. And usually I don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if I hit you up and like, yo, I need somebody to come through to build something, I know how you are. I know you ain't dealing with no BS. So when you send them to me, let's go ahead and get this thing done. You know what I'm saying? And I did that and got screwed. That's rule number one. You don't never do that. But I did it on the strength, trying to be a good dude and trying to show good faith. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Man. I got screwed over with it.
Why they always bite us in the end?
Always. You on your hustle, doing what you got to do. And you you think they on the same level, so y'all rocking on that level, but then it ain't that way. And then you the one sitting back. It's like, you know what? That's your fault. Don't blame him. That's your fault.
Oh,
so
man.
Don't do it again. That's all.
Don't feed a hunting dog before you go hunting.
No, never.
And we be trying to, man, to be nice to the hunting dog, man.
Yeah.
Because we believe in them, but then they always shoot us in the back, man.
Yeah.
Why did you make the decision to go to another barbershop instead of just going to Gentleman's Choice with Pops?
Well, number one, I wanted to go over there with Pops in the beginning, but I didn't want to be under his shadow because I was nervous. In the beginning, I was scared to cut in front of people because I didn't want to mess up. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to be under his shadow.
People don't understand how normal that is.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
that's every new barber, dog.
Yeah,
we don't
want to be nervous.
That's rough.
If they say they ain't go through that, they lying. I'm not because I know everybody I talked to that went through that. So it's like, let me go over here and do my own thing. So I went to the other shop, but that shop had 2 or 3 barbers that didn't work with Pops for years. So I was already familiar with them anyway. Yeah. So, when I was doing my little hustle thing on the illegal tip back in the day, some of them dudes I used to rock with. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew them. I was cool with them. So I went over there and just rocked off. And then, like I said, when I got that shop, I didn't want to just leave. I wanted to just let me finish out my full 7 years. Yeah. So I think they say 7 is the number of completion or something like that. I don't get into all that, but I heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me go ahead and do my full 7. And then I rolled out of there. But it was, I wanted to go over there with Pops. I did. But like I said, I was scared. And I also didn't want to be under his shadow. So that's why I chose to go over there. At some point, you got to get out of that scared box. Correct. So if you go around, it's just like a new job. You ain't know them people before you went there. Yeah, that's true. Whether it's McDonald's or IBM, it don't matter. So you go in there, be yourself, and adapt to the situation, the atmosphere, and do what you got to do. And my biggest thing from any job back in the day, I was trying to be cool with people. You know what I mean? Then I'm doing the club and all that. So it's like I'm trying to be cool and get everybody to come to the club. I'm getting more money that way. And that right there kind of put me in a mindset. You know what I'm saying? But when you sitting there trying to be cool with people and all that, Pops told me, like, yo, you go to the shop, you go to work to make your money. You don't go there to get no friends. You find somebody you rock with, you know what I mean? That's cool. But like the shop I was at, man, the one before, it was some guys in there that was cool. So I ain't gonna say everybody, but it was a lot of stuff going on there, and I was doing good. Yeah. And that's one thing about it. When you think about the Bulls, you don't think about the ones on the bench. You talk about Scotty and Mike, because that's the guys that was doing what they was doing. You don't talk about the dudes on the bench because they ain't doing nothing. So when I'm in there having a little motion in the shop, they seeing it, and you don't really count nobody's money. But if you work with people in the shop every day, you in there 8 to 10 hours a day or more, you know who making money and who ain't. You don't know he make 10 million or whatever it is, but you know who making money and who ain't. And I had a lot of older barbers that was pretty much hating. And it took years and clients to tell me that, like, yo, they hating on you. It should never be a situation where the client asking you for a card. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. After y'all had a couple of minutes, after he didn't give you the money and all that, you should have that before he even paid you.
Come on now.
As soon as you get out the chair, get the hair off from here you go, my man. You want to use them in the future? This is my booking site. This is my link. Click on this, If you need help, give me a call. It's something basic, man.
Yep.
And a lot of these barbers, they're not hustlers. So for me, it was easy for me because I've been doing parties in Raleigh and around here since 2006. So it was easy for me to promote myself. I've been doing it.
I think all the successful barbers I know did something else before barbering that really helped them become good barbers. Right? They took those same skills and those same principles from something else and used it in barbering, and they flourished.
It wasn't too hard for me to transition from the club to the barbershop because I was already promoting already.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So it was easier for me. It was easier for me to take a picture and post it and say, hey, come see me, versus somebody else branded to the city, posted. They're not going to have the same audience that I have.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, even in the beginning, what I would do a couple days a week, I would go to Walmart and Target, and I might have, I want to say like 40 to 50 cards. I would just go hand my cards out in each store. Go ahead and go home. Do whatever you're going to do. And a lot of barbers don't do that. They don't. They just want to post a picture, put your hashtag, and hope everybody like it.
Come on now.
It's cats out here that got 400 likes in the picture, but they ain't making no money.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying? But they got all the likes in the world.
Yes, sir.
Then you got the other barber who got 3 likes. He getting the money. You see what I'm saying? So they get caught up in that social media thing, and there's no hustle. They want to come in there, cut a head or two, leave out. I mean, you pay booth rent, whatever it is, do what you want to do. But at the end of the week, don't come to me crying about I don't have no money.
Come on now.
You got to look at how much, that's my mentor told me, you got to look at how much you want to make an hour. If you charging for a fade in the face, charging $30, $35, whatever, that's what we charge in our shop. So you do 2 of those an hour, that's $70 an hour you done made. You do them for 10 hours, you know see what I'm saying? So you got to look at how much you want to make. You want to be that $500 a week barber? That's cool. Some cats can live like that because they ain't got no real bills. They got a roommate. I got a lot of bills that I got to pay. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids I'm taking care of. So it's like I got responsibilities. You know what I mean? So I can't be out here and not be at the shop. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me on Capitol here and there, going to the car bars, grabbing something to eat, but I'm back in that shop. Every day I'm there 6 days a week. You know what I mean? So I know what it takes to get to the next level. And I tell a lot of cats, don't get caught up in the mindset of just because you've been cutting 5 years, 10 to 15, 20 years that you got to have your own shop. I wanted my own shop. You see what I'm saying? Everybody that's been cutting for a while, they don't have the same goals, the same dreams to own the shop. And it don't mean that you can't afford it or whatever. Some cats don't know the headache that come with owning the shop. And the ones who do know it, they don't want to do that. They rather pay that money in the booth rent, or if they doing commission, make that money and go home. They don't want to they don't want to deal with the LLC and all these other fees and fines and fire department coming and check. They don't want to deal with all that. It's a headache. You know what I mean? So you gotta, as an owner, you gotta keep that in mind and try to keep your atmosphere together. Try to get people that's on the same hustle or something close to it, because if not, you're gonna have a shop that ain't got nobody in there.
And ain't it crazy, man, how as an owner, man, some of those barbers that pay you booth rent feel like they're making you rich.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, cats are sitting there. That's one thing I know. Cats will count your money.
Your booth rent barely cover the bills here.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But some people feel like they doing you a favor.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy to me, man. As an owner, man, now you in this space, we always set out to make a barbershop that's a good environment, easy to work at, fruitful. But we realize, man, we can't keep people there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No matter what type of system it is.
Yep.
Barber's gonna do what they want to do, no matter how much you bend your rules for them or whatever, accommodate them, they're still gonna leave. Let's talk about, man, what is your mindset now as an owner? Because you're 3 years in now.
Well, it'll be 4 next month.
4 next month.
Technically 4, but
correct.
4 in January.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What is your mindset now? Because I know you when you started, you like, man, I'm gonna hire these barbers, I'm gonna make it beautiful. They go, then the BS happens. Where are you at with it now?
My mindset now is, at the end of the day, no matter, I've had some barbers. I mean, they all know I'm gonna show love to them. I show love inside the shop and outside the shop, and not even just on no business tip. They need me, they know they got me. But the thing now is, I start realizing the same people that I'm doing this stuff for, they don't appreciate it. And that's all it is for me. You ain't got to kiss my tail or nothing. Just as long as I know you appreciate it, I'm good. But now it's more so the business side of it is, at the end of the day, they can leave, they can die, they can do whatever they want to do, or whatever happens. I got to protect myself and the business, because if they all leave, I got 10 barbers, so I got 6 or 7 in it now, but if they all leave, I still got to pay them bills.
Absolutely.
Under contract. Now I can leave and close down and just say I ain't paying nobody nothing, but then I got the legal part of it.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? But so I got to make sure that at the end of the day, I got my money on the side in case somebody get in a car accident, they happen to die. God forbid it happen, but somebody might pass in their sleep. They might just want to leave, whatever it is. So I create an environment that if anybody ever leaves, they can't say Mike Winston did them dirty. Can't nobody out here say I did them dirty because I know what I've done for them, and I don't put everything out there like that, but I know they can't go somewhere and be honest with themselves and say Mike did me dirty. So
that's all I'm gonna say, man. They can lie now. They can definitely lie.
Oh,
they can definitely lie. But they can't honestly say that.
No, they can't. They can't do that because I know I show love.
I've been told you'll give out some free booth rent, man, for like the holidays or the birthdays.
Yeah. I've done that. I did it with last year for Christmas and all that. And that's when cats start adding up. Like, okay, dang, he paying. We paying him this week. And he gave all. You know what I mean? They start counting it up. So it's like that's cool. I want you to realize that because I want you to realize you got an owner that care about you. You know what I'm saying? I done told all my people, like, they'll tell you. You can ask all of them. They'll tell you. If something wrong with your car, you can't pay your mortgage, your rent, you need a week or two, I'm going to give you that. I'm not stressing that because the worst thing that's going to happen is you're not going to pay it to me. And if you don't give it to me in 2 weeks or a week, whatever we agreed on, you just won't be in here. So I ain't about to chase you down. I ain't going to court for you. I ain't doing all that. I got me going to court and spending money. I'm missing a whole lot more. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not even entertaining that. So I done had situations with my man. You know, I let my man come in there. I gave him free booth rent for about 3 or 4 months. You know what I'm saying? My man was going through some stuff. He was homeless. He was going through this, that, and the third. And I'm like, dog, I got you. He was sleeping out of his car, and I told him, you can stay in the shop, in my office. I didn't try to clear the office out for him and all that. And I'm doing this not because he asked me, because I know God done blessed me, so I'm trying to be in a good situation to help this dude. And all I ask you to do is just you be here. Because sometimes I might leave out, you know, whatever. I want to make sure somebody's going to be here. And that's all I asked of him. And the whole time, dude, he came to work that first week. You know how it is when they first start off. They're gonna be in there.
Hot as fish grease.
They washing the walls down and water and everything. And that's my dude, man. But he just didn't appreciate what I was doing for him. And it's like, I know you don't have no money to give. I'm letting you get every walk-in in here. Every walk-in. And you're not taking advantage of that. You'd rather go do whatever you want to do. So it got to that point, I had to let him go. You see what I'm saying? And I was just doing a whole lot, man. And I was just really, really trying to help this dude. And that's my brother. That's my man. And I told him the other day, like, if you get your stuff together, I still got a chair for you. But I can't rock with you right now for how you moving. Because one thing about it, no matter if you give a homeless man or anybody $1 million, if they're not trying to help themselves and better themselves, you might as well keep that money, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves. And that's something that I've known for years. And sometimes I still go against it to try to help them out. I'm like, nah. I think he's going to see the light on this one. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't always like that.
I think a lot of times, man, we always try to think something unavoidable and catastrophic happen to people to put them in their position of where they are when they need help. But a lot of times it was just a bunch of poor decisions they made. And it's a habit and it's repetitive on the reason why they're not doing well. Yeah. Like in that situation, like, he kept getting opportunities, especially from you, and he could have put himself ahead, you know what I'm saying? And it's just upsetting, man, when you're trying to be a good person because you know how you're aligned with God and you're trying to help and you're trying to push and you're trying to encourage and you just see them.
Yeah, man, it has no hustle, man. I don't understand. I'm giving you somewhere to make your money. I'm giving you somewhere to lay your head for free. I'm not charging you nothing. You see what I'm saying? And you telling people you don't want to go to work today. All you doing is sitting like that's crazy, man. So like to me, that's a slap in the face.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
I had a barber that had a situation where he didn't have any place to live for a little while, and he didn't have the money either. So I was like, bro, I got a crib. I'm by myself, bro. You can crash. Then I started noticing, man, like, I'm leaving the house in the morning before him, and he getting to my house before me in the evening. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That don't even add up right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What? I got this messed up. So I told him, like, bro, you got like a couple weeks, dog. I'm going to have to go ahead and get you on out of here, dog, because there's no way I should be out working you right now.
And I be telling my people, like, I don't carry stuff like a regular businessman or owner, whatever, because we family. Because as a barber, you got to realize you give these cats more time together than your own wife, your girlfriend, your kids, or whatever. We're here together every day. So why wouldn't I, if I'm in a situation and you see them in a good situation to help you, why wouldn't I do that? I would expect you to treat me a certain way and not want to listen and not do all the stuff you're supposed to do if you see me over here eating and I ain't even trying to help you out. I can understand your mindset. But when you know you got somebody that got your back and you still don't do right, and this any aspect in life, and you know somebody got your back and you don't want to do right, I'm done with you. I had to do the same thing with the club, the same thing with the barbershop. You see what I'm saying? Every time I left one, I got bigger and bigger with it. Everything leveled up. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, no matter what you do in life, this is the realest thing now. If you keep doing the same ish, you're going to get the same result. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's from the relationship to the barbershop, the job, anywhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I really believe in that. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes you got to look in the mirror and be like, yo, it's not everybody else, it's you. I got clientele out there that invite me to cookouts, you know what I mean? Graduations, all that, you know what I mean?
For sure.
The weddings, funerals, I done been to all that with my clients.
And I think that's important for us too, man,
Yeah.
as barbers, man, to build those relationships outside the shop with
Yeah.
the clients, right? It can't just be transactional here at the barbershop.
Yeah.
You definitely got to get to know the dog and all that
Yeah,
stuff, right?
got
I just
to.
text one of my clients this morning, like, how's your daughter doing? Because I know she had to go to the hospital. I'm just like, man, this is just show that it's more than, hey, thank you for this $45. I appreciate you. Get on out of here. Next.
Yeah. So that's
really
why I do
builds
my other
something,
stuff
man.
too. I do my charity bowling events. I'm doing that for about 3 years at Stars and Strikes. Me and my man Wes over there, we connect rather, and get up and do what we do. You know what I mean? So it's like even when I do that, everybody know I don't take no money from it. Whatever charity we doing it for, I do it $100 a lane per 4 people. So we got 10 lanes sold. You know I'm giving you $1,000 check. So I can't have 10 lanes sold or rented out or whatever, and I'm giving you $700. Hold up, Mike, where the other 3 at? You see what I'm saying? So everybody know how I operate with that. So I do that and give it back. You know what I'm saying? We do the free cuts. I done got stuff at the shop where you bring in clothes. I can give you a free cut. I take them over to the men's homeless shelter. I think it's on South Sounders or whatever it is. Like my shop, we do a lot of that. Because a lot of shops, they just want to get your money and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And they saying you got to do something every day. But at some point, at least once a year, get back to the community or something.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe in.
Hey,
Because you want these people to come spend this money with you, and you think about it, you got a dude coming in there, and he got three kids, and they all getting fades. He getting a fade or a taper and getting the face done, and then the little jokers, all 3 of them want designs. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That stuff add up. So that man can leave out there paying a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Or $100 and something, $200, whatever. And it's like, at some point, what are you gonna do to get back? You know what I'm saying? And the way I look at it with certain people, I tell people, like, you don't have to do it, but if you're in a situation too and you got a good heart, do it. Because if you've been going to the ABC store since you was 21 years old rather, I'm about to be 42 in a couple months. So I ain't never been to the ABC store and he say, you know what, Mike Winston? Since you've been coming here buying this Ciroc, you've been buying this fancy for once a month for 20 years straight, here you go. They don't do that. They don't do that. I understand the mindset that some barbers don't want to do nothing. They don't look at it like, I need to do this, I need to do that. They look at it like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and get my money, and I'm going to go ahead and rock off. I just don't roll like that. You know what I mean? I believe in giving back because I want you to keep coming back, and I want you to realize I do care about you. I do care about your kids or whatever you got going on. I might not call you all the time. Might not see you outside the shop. Might see you once a month, every 2 weeks. But I am a barber that does care about you. You see what I'm saying? So when clients understand that, it's always going to be that family environment.
Absolutely.
But it starts with that hustle. You got to have a hustle to get your clients to understand your time. You got to get out there and hustle your clients and try to get new people, because some barbers do get in this mindset. I got 1 million clients. I don't need no more. I'm good. I'm making $1,500 a week. All right. When they start going to other spots and they get new jobs and buying houses, kids going to college out the state, you're going to start seeing that one dude that you used to get every week, you ain't got him no more. If I'm doing on this level right here, not saying I'm better than anybody, but if you see I'm doing all this and I got this going on, why wouldn't you do the same thing or do better? Why wouldn't you do that? You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And when I put them in that mindset, everybody start hustling more.
I want to ask you this, man, because I already know how I feel about it. First off, who's your favorite NBA player?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan.
All right, so let's remove Jordan. Who's after Jordan?
After Jordan, I'll probably say between Kobe and LeBron.
Okay.
But probably Kobe, though.
Kobe. I like that, man, because I always talk to my barbers, man, and just barbers in general about the feeling of being the superstar on a team of bozos.
Yeah.
Right? Then being that superstar and going to the Olympics and being with those other great players. It's draining when you're Kobe Bryant with that one Lakers team. I can't remember who's
I know
on
what
the
you're
team
talking
with
about.
him.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But could you imagine how good it had to feel to be Kobe or LeBron to go to the Olympics? You got Melo, you got Bosh, Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
and you seeing one wake up at 4:00 in the morning and well, shit, I'm gonna get up at 3:30 then.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's
good hustle.
amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man, when you can go to the barbershop every day as an owner and they seeing your work ethic, your hustle, and how hard you committed to it. And they go to the same place you do every day. And it's not sinking in to some people, right? Like the guy that you was, allowing to be there and not charging booth for, he should have definitely took advantage of that and been right on your hip.
Yeah.
On every, right, I would just ask, can I get my chair right beside yours, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be right here. If I'm not cutting hair, I'm going to be watching you. Hey, Mike, you want me to take a video for you on your phone? I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind. People don't look at their leaders like that, man, especially in that place they have to go to every day and really want to be on their hip. Have you ever experienced, man, another hitter with you, man? Another, like a Kobe Bryant or
as far as cutting,
Melo in the
hustle.
barbershop?
As far as cutting hair, like the cutting hair or as far as the hustle?
In the barbershop.
I think every shop has somebody that does the best fades. Everybody might can fade, but it's gonna be that one person that just does the best one. And I think in my old shop, I'll probably say my man Sandman was probably the one that had the best fade.
That's
what I'm saying. And now over here in my new shop now, the girl I got curly, she can fade too. Her and my man Ray, they both be doing some ill fades over there. You know what I mean? So I would say that I've been in situations more that I had people that was better than me. I felt that was better than me. You know what I'm saying? Because the people I just gave you, I think they can fade a little bit better than me. Not to say I can't, but I think they're a little bit nicer. Whatever they're doing, that technique might be a little bit nicer. And that's just being real. And I would probably say as far as the hustle, I haven't met a barber that I work with that out-hustles me, right? You know what I mean? I done been around some hustlers just because they got a couple things going on, but I haven't met nobody in any shop that I've been in that can out-hustle me. And that's not to downplay nobody. That's just being real with you. I just don't think that they have, just based on I was in the shop with 9 people, and I'm the only one that had a social media. So somebody walk in, hey, you know how some people get, hey, y'all got pictures, y'all got da-da-da? They had nothing. So here I go, show my phone, now I'm getting hated on because I'm the only one that got my pictures now that walk in. I just had 10 heads, but y'all ain't had no pictures to show this person, and now here I am doing what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's
I don't believe in that Facebook stuff.
Yeah, but that's a lot of older ballers.
TikToks.
Yeah.
I don't know about that stuff, man. That's just a way for the government to spy on you.
Yep.
Like, man, if you don't shut up and post some pictures.
And then, people who say that, I'd be like, you got a cell phone? And I leave the case.
Come on now.
Leave it alone.
Come on now.
It don't matter what
you shooting.
You know what I'm saying? If they want to do
you
whatever.
Stepping on feet.
Man, that's all it is too. You know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, they going to track whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's just one of them things, man. But like I said, for me, there's other hustlers out here. Like, there's certain barbers I respect. Like, I respect, you already know how I feel about your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because we was in school together. And it was more so, you came out, like, it was you, T Black, Baby D, all y'all wasn't there with me, and y'all came out before me. Man, Gian, everybody came out together, but I came out right after y'all. So it's like to sit back here and look now, and look at the owners, and even cats that's not owning shops, that's out here doing, I see their social media, I just sat in that chair, I know what's going on. There's certain barbers I respect, certain barbers I ain't say I don't respect them, but I don't even stress them because they ain't got no hustle. Like, I respect your hustle. My man Jesse out there, right, Cut Barbershop out there in Cary. My man Mike Christmas, I respect them dudes. T Black, Baby D, all them cats. I respect all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the hustle, and not just meaning you got your own shop or you in the suite or whatever it is. I know how you are. Like my man Mike Christmas, he was doing parties and cutting hair. Me and him was kind of had like the similar background as far as that goes. So, that's my dude right there. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get him to come in my shop a while ago, but I didn't realize he was at my man Jesse's spot. If I knew that, I wouldn't even hit him up. You know what I'm saying? But, he doing his thing. So there's a lot of barbers I do respect. Some of them I just don't really carry it into it with them because I know they ain't got no hustle. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have this. You might be on all these trips and all that, but post some haircut pictures, man. And that's one thing I tell cats. Keep your barber stuff. You can post barber stuff on your personal page, but have it with just that. So when somebody say, "Can I see your stuff?" they can just go scroll and see all your work. You know what I'm saying?
Instead not your old lady.
You all want this. You know what I mean? Oh, you got. It ain't. If you gonna put that on your personal, just to kind of put it out there here and there, that's cool. But on your professional page, keep it like that. You know what I mean? I got 3 pages. I got my personal page, you might see me in the club, might see me and Shorty, me and my daughters, whatever. But on that barber tip, you know, sometimes people want to see what you look like. So I might throw a little picture of myself out there here and there, once every 20 pictures or something like that. But other than that, it's going to be videos and promo stuff for the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You got to keep that hustle going. Just do not stop it.
You ever had it where you got a customer coming in about 20 minutes, but you got that walk-in in there, nobody can get to them?
Yep.
So I've seen barbers like, I can't cut your hair. I got an appointment coming in.
Yep.
Now I'll be like, nah, bro. Look, I got an appointment coming in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I can get you in my chair. I can get much done as possible.
Yeah.
But either somebody else in here gonna have to finish it, or like I can finish you after I get them, because I gotta make sure they're taken care of. I give that customer who just walked in the option to get started at least. Right?
Yeah.
Whip them up. And you know what happens sometimes when you do that? That customer you had that appointment with might be 10 minutes late.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that walk in, you go ahead and knock them out.
Hold up.
And you get your next appointment.
Messing with you. Look what time it is, man. Look what time it is, man. And I got, see, this is terrible. Messing with this dude right here.
We got to get a mic out of here, y'all. He got to get to work, y'all.
And look, he just hit me. Look, I'm here.
Oh,
messing with this dude Reggie, man. Messing with this dude Reggie, man.
Hey, man, whoever that client is, look, man, I owe you a haircut, man.
I'm gonna give it to him.
I'm gonna say Mike something, man. Mike,
that's my dude, man.
Thank you, man. Like, we'll have to do part 2 of this, all right?
Yeah,
because we got too much to talk about, and it's just so happened to be Thanksgiving week, so it's a crazy week, man.
Yeah,
y'all give my man Mike his flowers. Mike, how can people find you, bro?
Man, you can catch me on Instagram at Mike Winston Cuts, MikeWinstonCuts.
Yes, sir.
And we also have at Contour Cuts, right by right off Spring Forest, where Snoopy's and Goodberries is, DMV and all that, man.
Y'all, my man Mike is hiring barbers. If you need to get in contact with him, man, hit him up. Mike Winston Cuts on Instagram and Contour Cuts.
Yeah, or you can give me a call, 919-522-8183. That's my personal cell. You can call the shop, 919-803-0001.
Yes, sir. And I know he'll take care of you if you're a new barber moving into the city. He'll give you some breaks on your blueprint, help you build up. Just take full advantage of the opportunity.
You got to have that license.
Absolutely.
Have that license.
Y'all listen to the Better Barber Podcast. We have my cousin Mike Winston up here, man. Y'all, thank y'all for being a part of this. Like he said, man, we're about the community, dog. It's not just taking money for haircuts, but it's giving back to our community. We'll see you on the next episode. This is part 1 with Mike, man. We're going to try to get part 2 recorded and out soon. Peace out.